terminated.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday live stream. Let's see, we've got Mr. Hades watching the live stream and on the server. We've actually got the Dark Preacher and Shadowstar WDS and Mr. Hades are the moderators for today. Victor Yeep, Harold Burnson. Hi, Harold. Hi, Victor. How are all of you? Let's see. I am going to be using this as a testing ground. This is the test server. I'm going to be using it as a testing ground for my live series. I think what I want to do is try and see. Well, okay, first of all, what kind of power generation do I have in here? Can't remember. Anyway, I'll get into that in a minute. Let me turn the music down. Whoop, too far. There we go. Okay, perfect. How's everybody today? How are you doing on this fine Wednesday? It is hump day, as my friend Durgath says. I've been overhauling a lot of the back-end stuff on the channel, and since I've got everybody's attention right here, we're going to go over it just a little bit. Yes, I fixed Subscribe. Finally. I was tempted to leave it, but I decided to fix it. Chris Jackman. Yeah, Chris Jackman's here. We've actually got, yeah, anyway. Only here for like 15 minutes till I go get the wife, Shadowstar. It's okay, Shadowstar. We'll take as much time with you as we can get. Yeah, I've been overhauling the channel. A lot of you are going to be seeing like 3 episodes, 5 episodes of a series posted overnight. Like overnight, I posted 5 episodes of Wolfenstein: The New Order. And like the night before, I posted like 5 or 6 episodes of Subnautica. I'm getting the current series on the second channel, the stuff I'm playing right now, and I'm moving it over so I can continue it. Then I'm slowly going to basically just do what I'm going to call reruns. That's going to be series that ran on the old channel that I'm actually going to run on the new one and move them over episode by episode at a time. So in one day, you might see an episode of Egram's Chance Season 3, and let's say an episode of Subnautica. That would be the normal ones. But then you might also see an episode of BioShock Infinite and an episode of Red Faction Armageddon. Whatever. Stuff like that. Should have left Subscribe. I can change it back, Chris Jackman. It's pretty easy. Yeah, Dark Preacher, we had a whole bunch of rain, and I think we're sending it all your way. I think a whole bunch of it that we had last week got sent through by way of Jasassin in Kansas, and it's heading up your direction now. Sorry. So the great channel merger of 2016, the reunification is happening, and I'm very, very excited about it. We've got our sponsorship button right here on YouTube Gaming, only on YouTube Gaming, mostly because Restream wasn't a reliable service, but whatever. Only on YouTube Gaming. We've actually got our sponsorship button, which means you can click that little sponsorship button down below or wherever it is on your mobile device and support us, sponsor our channel for as little as $4 a month. You can help us pay the bills, keep the entertainment coming, and just generally keep doing what we do. And we've already up to 6 subscribers, 6 wonderful subscribers, and this makes me very, very happy. I like being a subscriber. Okay, I can change it back. It's better than a subscriber. Hang on a sec. I can actually change it on the fly. Watch this. Let's go to Nightbot. Yeah, we're up to 6 wonderful sponsors. Wonderful sponsors. I'm having some weird back-end problem with my channel and subscribers. The subscriber numbers is going up and down. It's been yo-yoing by 100 points every day for the last 2 weeks. I'm talking to YouTube about it. We'll see if we can there we go. That, where did I put the chat? There's I put the chat. That should restore things back to their natural working order. Oh, let's see. I like being a subscriber. Yep, better than being a subscriber. Yeah. Let's see. Night Song, MTG. Hey, Night Song, MTG Magic the Gathering. Did you see the announcement from Wizards of the Coast today? They're actually putting out a Magic the Gathering set, a pen and paper RPG using the new D&D 5e rules, which are really good, set in the lore and the world of Zendikar from Magic the Gathering. It's basically going to be a Magic the Gathering role-playing game. This excites me. I don't collect cards, but I love the lore behind that game. They really did amazing backstory for it. So this makes me very, very excited. Let's swap over to the game footage. Maybe? Let's swap back to Facecam while I straighten out OBS. Hold on a sec. Are you going to cooperate? Yes, you're going to cooperate. Now, if I hit the button. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm here in my TARDIS. Let's see. I have this set up and I can't remember. Oh, red matter blocks. That's right. Wow. That's a lot of EMC, but that will keep me in steady supply for what I need for eons to come. I can't remember. This is over the control room, and this is where I actually put all of my... Yeah, this is where all of my stuff from Immersive Engineering is. Let's go back down to the control room real quick. I think... Yeah. That is my power. And it's pretty much decked out. I wonder if I could... Ender generator. Snap, snap. Yeah, you must... you just made two geeks very interested, says Nights on MTG. Oh, Harold was timed out. Yeah, sorry. Watch the caps. I have a caps stopper. Got to be careful about that. Okay. So that is a 64X generator already. Yeah. Okay. So that thing puts out not a ton of power, but I mean, at 40 RF per tick, it just generates a lot of it. I have a huge backstock of power. I need something else that actually makes more power. And I can't remember what I was going to put over here. Let's just gardens. Go over this way. Okay, not but just like the quiet chat. Yeah, you get timed out for 5 seconds. Mike Bentley, one of our sponsors. How you doing, Mike? What's going on? Yes. The laser room. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I remember what I was going to do now. I'm not going to do that this episode, though. I'll do that next week. I need to do I want to do a big reactor right there in this middle square. Over here, I want to do a big reactor. This is made for tanks, but whatever. I'm going to do a really big reactor right here. And then I want to actually do a turbine here and here. I think that would be really, really cool on either side of it. You basically have a reactor and then turbines on either side. And just see how much crazy power we can crank out. That's going to be a test for a later week. I'm going to warn you, folks. This is the test server. This does mean I'm going to be going in and out of creative mode some, specifically because I need to do some speedy testing, some speedy building. So do not be surprised if I am actually stepping into cheat mode. I'm going to need my swapping wand. I think that's going to be a thing. So I'm streaming and decided to take a break from building my house in my new world. Hey, Mike Bentley, thank you very much for joining me. So yeah, basically I have a question. What I want to do, I want to see how big it's going to be. If we get... Okay, first of all, I need to look at... blood magic. I think the actual altar... Yep, blood altar has EMC. Oh yeah, I need to... Boop. I need to put that down against something. Okay, now I gotta remember how big... Actually, let's just get more. Give me a stack of that. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I think... Oh, I'm gonna have to look some stuff up, I think. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go into creative. Not in creative, I'm just gonna go into cheat mode. Basically, here's what I want to do. I want to get the underside of this. I want to cover it with cursed earth, box it in with some, what's it called, dark glass. Probably some reinforced dark glass, just in case. Freya says, why do you stream when I'm stuck at work? Do not fear, Freya. I will actually be streaming in the evening. Evening streams are a thing now. Let's see. Harold says, awesome. Did I get off on this? Oh, hang on a second. I can fix that. You do now. Do these cool schematics come with the AT launcher download? They do. These rooms are preset, and I can even show you. Let's go to the control room real quick, and I'll show you how to get them. Mr. Hades is one of the guys that's on my official server, the VC3 server. Where did I put mine? There it is. Sonic screwdriver. You put your sonic screwdriver in here, and there's corridor. Right? Normal, short, tiny, medium. If you go down, there's corridor junction. 4-way, T-junction. Tight left, that's a new one. Tight right is a new one. Tight T is a new one, I believe. Tight left, tight right, tight X. Turn left, turn right, 4-way. If you go to corridor length, these are all custom made. 3 with a niche is basically a 3-block length corridor, and it's got an indentation with a little port at the back of it, so you can hook up a panel, a request table, or a panel from like AE2, or a request table from request pipe from logistics pipes. One of those two. It's really cool. So yeah, 2, 3, 3 niche, 2, 3, 3 niche. Those are custom. These corridor lift, down, down further, up further, down. Those are default, but these are all custom made. You're just gonna have to experiment, but there is documentation. If you look in here, mod guides, what is it? Cardus mod, tips, and I think, yeah, here we go. Elevator names are coded with 3 numbers. So you just look in here. But there's a lot of elevators down here. I mean, if you look, this is one of our custom linked elevators. Right? And then I have another stop all the way up here. And then another stop all the way up here. So yeah, I'm way up in the stratosphere. Let's go all the way to the bottom real quick. Okay. So yeah, there's custom corridors, there's custom stuff like that. If you go to rooms, tank 3x1, 1x3. Tank 3x3, that's the room I have tank 3x3. There's thaumatorium, witchery room. There's a big chamber, big farm deeper, like the pits are deeper. Big farm spacious. There's more walk room between each farm. Blood Magic 1, Blood Magic 2. Basically, Blood Magic 2, I think, the only difference between 1 and 2 is that 2 has ports underneath the altar for nanogene canisters. That's the only difference. So yeah, really simple stuff. I like it. It's cool. I'm actually going to put that over there. Let's go back to the Blood Magic room. Chris Jackman says, I am currently working on the Evolving Technology mod pack. Interesting, interesting. Harold says, good design idea. Thank you. Mike Bentley says, cool. Currently playing with a pack with playing with a pack with Galacticraft and the Galaxy Space as the main mods. And if you're the tech mods, I haven't heard of the Galaxy Space, Mike Bentley. You might have sent me a link for that on Twitter. Hey, Jedco, another sponsor arrives. What's going on? Okay, so this is basically the altar room for a blood magic, like, altar ritual. It's already set up, so the only thing I have to do is swap these blocks out, which is why it makes such a fabulous room. Now, what I want to do by default is I want to get, actually, some dark glass? What is it? I want to get reinforced dark glass. Actually, let's try it with default. Oh, God, no. Yeah, it gives infinite. That's not a good idea. I need to get the builder's wand out. And basically, I'm going to try and see what happens. Let's put that there. If I get this and run this all the way across, this is actually space for a tier 6 altar. Let's put that there. And I'm going to box this in with dark glass. And then I'm going to put a layer of dark glass in between, kind of like it's flooring for each layer, if that makes any kind of sense. I think I'm gonna run out. Whoopsie. Let's get more of this stuff. I'm going to be, anybody's on the test server, I'm sorry, I'm going to be spamming a little bit. Oh, you know what I could do? I don't even have to do that. Hang on a sec. Actually, I'm going to stay in that mode, but still, I can actually do it this way. Yeah, it's going to be spammy, Mr. Hades. Sorry. I'll do it this way, though. That way chat doesn't get spammed. For when I can, basically. But whatever. Just gonna pull this over here. I want to box this in and turn it into a big, dark, nasty box. I'm going to be putting down the Cursed Earth as the very last measure, because I don't want it running yet. But I'll probably put down some dirt temporarily. Seeds, back to make sure to subscribe. The Chosen Evil One. How's it hanging? Hey, what's going on, Chosen? How's your day going? Galaxy, let's see, Mike Bentley says, Galaxy Space is an add-on for Galacticraft. Didn't realize you forgot the word add-on. Oh, okay. I've never heard of it. Galaxy Space. That's interesting. Yay, subscribe is back, says Harold. Okay. So I do that, right? And then what we do is we basically make a floor. That way. Actually, I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on the roof. I'm going to bust out right here an entryway. I need to get some grade A dirt. Dirt. Perfect. This is going to represent the Cursed Earth. I will swap it out for real dirt later. I probably should have kept dark glass. Get a stack of that stuff again, and I'm just going to go boop like that. And then now I can oh, I ran out of dirt. Boo. Okay. Dirt. Get that and put one of those in there. Come on. There we go. So this would represent the cursed earth. I will swap it out for real cursed earth later. Okay, that's on. So basically, this is what the base box would look like. Cursed earth spreads to dirt. Yeah, so really, I only have to put 1 or 2 blocks down. Harold's right. But I don't want to put it down yet, because A, the light would burn it, and B, I don't know exactly what the dimensions of this thing are yet. Like, I need to get at blood magic. And there's a little thing, let's see, ritual diviner. Cannot place dusk runes. Can place dusk runes. I need one of those. And we're going to look. Nope. 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 Ritual binding, unbinding, high jump, magnetism, crusher. It is a well of suffering. Okay. Oh God. How many stones? 36 stones. Do I need to look this up? I'm going to look this up. Hang on a sec. I have a hot link to the wiki. Wiki. For blood magic. And I need to look up rituals, well of suffering. It's the very last one. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it's about 11 by 11. Vaguely. Very vaguely. Let me bring this back up. Okay, so if it's 11 by 11... Do I have a measuring tape? Did I get a measuring tape? Let's... measuring. Put that there. One of those. And... You are on, right? Oh, there we go. I think it just kicks on at shank and a half down. Okay. Oh, the wife is here. She found us. Cloudfan111. Hi. How are you? What's going on? Yeah, let's see. Mike, how many planets does that add to the core mod? Asks Chris Jackman. Not sure exactly, says Mike Bentley. A bunch. Probably a bunch that will look a lot like others, but it's something different at least. I 100% agree with you. Harold says, just get normal blood runes. You don't think I should actually do the, what is it? Runes of suffering? Sacrifice. Don't you think I should do runes of sacrifice? I'm curious what this thing does full tilt, fully tricked out. That's my notion here. Okay. So I think I have to put the... refresh the page, Hades. Hit F5. It should show as, Oh, you mean actual, like, game? Oh. Okay. Weird. I'll redo it. Let me see what that does. I'm actually going to refresh the stream page real quick. Okay. Okay, thank you, Hades. I thought I corrected that. Got ya. Yeah. I'm still getting used to running things on one channel and changing between games. You see, before today... Push button. I still need to finish that tutorial. Before today, I only had to worry about Minecraft on this channel. But now I can do other things because I'm reunifying it, which means I can have on this channel, if I so chose. Like last night, I did The Division. Yesterday afternoon, we did some Forgecraft 1. Tonight, I'm probably going to try some 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow is not going to be a Forgecraft stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be, tomorrow evening stream is going to be Forgecraft. Tomorrow afternoon stream, this time, The afternoon stream is going to be, yes, and I'm getting a schedule put up on the website. But tomorrow afternoon stream, I don't know. It's either going to be 7 Days to Die, or I might put around some in Guild Wars 2. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Let's switch back to the game real quick. Yeah, why is this listed on Time Clancy's The Division? Sorry, Nigel. Sorry. My bad. I fixed it. On Blood Magic Altar with Well of Suffering, want Runes of Sacrifice to optimize your input. 7 minutes to die. Probably going to be that bad. So I want a Master Ritual Stone that I'm going to put, if I put that right here, I need, oh, what am I doing? Let's measure to there and then put it away. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's symmetrical on all sides. What am I measuring for? I just need to get measurement in one direction. Okay. So. That's going to have to be one up from that. Okay. I'm referencing some stuff. So it's actually going to go over to here, and then I think up to here. Okay, so in theory, that will fit exactly right there. Exactly. Which means if I just get a stack of these. Oh, it shows it. What? I have this set to... Yeah, Well of Suffering. I think it's changed. Okay, actually, yeah, I need to raise this up some. Hang on a sec. Let's get this. Put it there. I think, actually. Is that going to be totally valid? Oh. Forgot. That was my mistake. Haha. I forgot I didn't have any blood in my blood network because I wasn't in creative mode. First mistake of the stream. Go back over here. Boing, 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 boing. Yep. Which ones? There we go. And it's still going. And it finished. There we go. That was my bad. Do I want to put that? No, we want that there. That there. Can I put that? I'm gonna put that there. There we go. So now if I do that, put that there. I gotta get everything reorganized now. Yeah, basically what happened was my mistake. I lost track of the fact that I didn't put any blood in my blood network yet. That's the actual problem we have here. So what I actually have to do is we got this. I think I've got... Oh, we actually have to start off all the way from the beginning. Hang on a sec. Well, I mean, I can... It starts off with, first you need diamond, then you need an emerald, then you need a gold block. Okay. I'm going to do diamond. Yeah, the ritual looks different now from what it used to. That is totally different. Diamond. Where's the diamonds? Way down here. Then I need an emerald. And then I need... the ritual that I have a picture of in the Blood Magic Wiki is way different looking. It's differently shaped. So, yeah, this is totally new to me. Gold. Nope, I have to do block of gold. This is what I always screw up on. Block of gold. Okay, let's start with that first. And then I think I can actually do the ritual. It's called the ritual knife? No? Knife? Yep, there it is. Sacrificial knife. Got a better idea. Hold on a sec. Okay, that actually doesn't measure out where I thought it was going to go. This is bigger than it was showing. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, I'm going to have to break it. That's fine. Yep. This is too high, and I bet it didn't even finish. Because of stuff in the way. So that is what I thought it was going to look like, but that's not what it was showing as an image. So I'm going to do 1, 2. I'm going to put that there. I'm actually going to put myself into creative mode. You see? It's not showing all the stuff all the way out there. That's the problem. What are you talking about, Harold? Oh. Oh, yeah, the actual channel name? Hey, you guys wanted the typo. I restored it. I just reverted it back to the old command it was using and not the new one. Okay, if I am in creative mode... Is that done? That is exactly how I thought it was going to be placed. That is a little bit higher than I mean, a little bit lower than I thought it was going to be. But that does work. Now let's see. This should be 1, 2, 3 spaces, which means we can still get Enderman spawning under here, which is good. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. To heck with it. Ah. Come here. There we go. Okay. So I can take myself out of that. And this is where I'm going to need a whole bunch of other stuff I don't have. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm going to keep you there. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Just yet. I'm going to keep you there. You can go away. Let's keep that handy. Okay, so this does work. We actually have 3 blocks of clearance. Can I come check the ritual out? I think... Yeah, you can. Mr. Hades, I think the front door's open. I can't remember. Let me go see what I actually have the security set to for the front door of the TARDIS. Hang on a sec. This is my TARDIS that's at spawn, so I'm assuming you know which one that is. Where did I put the key? Open for all. There we go. I think it was already set to that, but just in case. Let's rebound that key here. Meh, whatever. Oh, I can take this off. Hang on a sec. Let's kill the death waypoint. There we go. Yeah, my TARDIS is the one right behind spawn, the spawn tower. So if you want to come in, yeah, go ahead, dude. Come on in. Earlier in my world, didn't realize that I'd put myself in adventure mode and couldn't figure out why I couldn't break blocks by hand. Done that before, Mike Bentley. Took me almost 10 minutes to figure it out. Yep, I've done that before. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Chris Jackman says that is perfect. I think this actually works. Because now I can actually don't have to have these sticking up, which means I can actually put a nanogene canister right here if I wanted to. and have a blocks around this. Like, let's get some of these things real quick. So if I do this, this is still going to block light, but I can put a nanogene canister right here, which means if I stand here, or I think there's some over here, I can put these right here and they will affect healing areas directly above. Actually, and I could do that. So I'm curious. Spacing is perfect. We got 3 blocks of clearance, which means we can get Enderman, because they're 3 blocks tall. We can get Enderman and everything under them, which means it's going to be witches, creepers, spiders, everything. Just recently found out how to use utility mode and cheat mode. Oh, it's super useful, dude. Already found out half a dozen times that I was in cheat mode, yeah. Cursed Earth will feed it, right? Exactly, that's the thing. So I turn on the ritual once I get the Cursed Earth put down. But that's going to be a little bit of a tricky situation. I'm going to need some blood in my blood network. Now, here's the thing. There is a testing orb. Orb of testing. If I get one of these, creative only, I set myself into creative. Yeah, I need 100K in my blood network to actually get that ritual started. It needs 100,000. I'm actually going to get ritual signal of divination. And I now have 1 million LP. Problem solved. Problem evaded. There we go. So now I only need to worry about the altar itself. I'm going to need a few stacks of these things. And then what I'm going to have to do is put that there. Dun, dun, dun. Get these all swapped out. This is a test. This is on the test server. This is not going to be a legit thing. This is not an LP server. So I'm going to be cheating stuff in constantly. If that bothers you, leave now. Already found out half a dozen times. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I'm caught up on chat. So basically, this will be completely sacrifice driven. And we'll be able to see... Oh, Hades is helping. Thanks, Hades. Do I have... Oh, I'm in creative mode. That's right. It's not even using them. We're going to have to put down some... what's it called? Beacons. We need to put down 4 beacons at the corners. We're going to have to put down a base for the beacons. And if I understand the positioning of this correctly... It's clear glass straight above. I think the beacons will actually work. If we trigger them for regen, I don't need 3 stacks of this since I'm in creative. We are going to have... Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, we can do diamond blocks. We can do whatever. And then we can gear them towards regen. I don't think the regen will stack, but we could do a couple of them. Like the opposite corners, we could do regen. And I don't know what goes here. I don't think I can make a valid tier 6 one yet, because I need to actually do... Don't you need to do the invasion ritual? Have some augmented capacity too. It's not cheating, it's a learning curve. Says Jedco. Yeah, this is a test server. This is how I do things here. Oh, he's got me set up. Which means now I can actually get... dark glass. Whoopsie. Let's get this and put it... Actually, I don't need those anymore. Get this. And we're going to do a little bit of that. Let's... Boop, boop. Tier 5. Now I just need to box in to prevent the light from coming in down below because the cursed earth is going to be light sensitive. Then what we have to do is pull this across like this. I think it would be very cool to be able to see through down here. And I want to see what kind of performance numbers we get out of this. Like, how quickly does it fill a blood network? Stuff like that, you know? Okay, I want to get that, and then I'm going to do that. Let's bring this over here like that. So it looks less. I'm gonna box you in, Hades. Normally you could set this up as a self-sacrifice and actually use nanogene canisters if you wanted to. And I think that would be really, really good. I think that would work. Oh, there's a few holes, dude. And then I'm gonna do... Yeah, you can trim back on the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. We are gonna have to get down there, but that's why I left that door on the other side. Over here, did I miss a point? Did I miss anything? Augmented capacity, says Harold, but I don't know. You'll probably want the augmented capacity ones, or maybe a few speed ones, says Mallrat. You really think I should need speed? The amount of LP that'll generate is going to be slightly nutso. Okay, okay. Let's look at this, right? We've got Rune of the Orb is... No, that's... This location is piping in and out. Rune of Acceleration? Superior Capacity. That's the one that actually increases the... Speed Rune. Speed Rune is the speed in which it gets infused. And then Augmented Capacity. Let's do some of those. Some of those. I'm actually gonna... I don't know why I get 4 of these, but whatever. Do that there. I would like to keep some sense of symmetry. More speed runes, more capacity runes. What do you think, Mallrat? I'm curious. Mallrat's opinion is, he's a guy I actually value his opinion on. Mallrat 208's a smart dude. I do not mean that as a joke. Quite often he surprises me with some comment about deep knowledge on a mod, so... Crystal Cluster. Uh-oh. Hades is doing something radical. Oh. Oh, I didn't know what that was. Okay. Well, let's get the divination thingies out. That's a tier 5. Tier 6. Okay, this is going to be bonkers. Hang on a sec. Let's get that and put it away. Let's get those and put it away. I'm actually going to do... capacity down here. Let's see how much capacity we can get on this bad boy. I'd say test it first. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I need to get the dark glass on my bar. And I need a... what is it? Yeah. Active... No, wait a minute. I don't even need that one. There's weak and then... No, that's creative. Okay. So first things first, what happens if I do this? Is it dark enough? Oh, hang on a sec. We need to do... I actually need to box these in. Oh God. Because every single block of this TARDIS stuff, these act as light. So I need to actually block all of that in. And I'm going to do that. Which means now I can only get down through here. And I'm still getting some kind of... Oh, there we go. That's it. We've got a box of darkness. Okay, where's the front door? Where's the front door? There we go. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to get Cursed Earth. Whoopsie. Hang on a sec. Gonna go over here. I need to get this and... You feel a pull, but you're too weak to push any further. How much LP do I need in the system to start it? Too weak. Maybe I need to activate it with the creative orb. I am so rusty at some of this tier 6 stuff. 100K. I thought I could activate it with this. A rush of energy flows through the ritual. Oh God. We're in creative mode, but I'm still panicking. So here's the trick. I don't know. Does Cursed Earth work in a TARDIS? I don't even know if Cursed Earth works in here. That's the test. I thought I'd heard of somebody else actually making it work, but we'll see. Need to get Hades out of there. Okay, it's totally dark. The ritual is working. Of course, it would help if I actually had a... Hang on a sec. That's tier 3. That's tier 4. Tier 6. Capacity, 31,000. Yeah, it's not spawning. I'm wondering Wondering if the TARDIS zone is a peace zone. This means if this doesn't work, basically, what might end up having to happen, because it's totally dark in there. If 8F7, it's all bad X's. And the curse. Pierce. Thank you very much for subscribing. Are mobs on? Yes. Sec. I'm gonna put myself. The ritual is running, but like, it's not consuming anything else, I don't think, because it's not killing anything else. I'm going to take myself out of creative. Nothing horrible happened. Okay. Let's put that up there. That up there. Difficulty. Oh, medium is not a valid number. What is it? 1 is it 2? Normal. There we go. Difficulty normal. Mobs are spawning. They spawn outside, I think. It's not set to peaceful. Okay, so let's experiment. Gonna go outside and test. Hang on. Go outside and test, just to make sure I don't have something screwed up on the server. Shouldn't be no TARDIS, no cursed earth, shouldn't bypass. Ooh, what, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna go out here. Go way over here. Go back into creative mode real quick. I'm going to get this on the bar, this on the bar. Let's just do... Whoops, no, not that. I'm going to do this first. Makes me wonder if I have to put a layer of glass underneath it, but I don't think that would matter. Would it? I'm just going to make a dark box real quick. I'm going to kick myself if I accidentally got the server in like peaceful mode or something. But I swear there's people that actually have mob spawners on the server. And since he used an egg... no, since he used a spawn egg, it can't be... Let's do that. Okay, that is a dark box. But since you used a spawn egg, if the server was in peaceful mode, you wouldn't be able to use a spawn egg. That's not it. Let's see if we can... Yeah. Yeah. Works out here. I got a creeper in a box. Hi. Okay. Works outside. I have a dumb notion. I don't know if that affects it. I don't think it should. It's a separate dimension, right? Zephyr! Lynx Gaming, hey, what's going on? Sven Schlapper, good evening. How are you? Mods equals awesome. Yeah, this is modded Minecraft. Heavily modded Minecraft, as a matter of fact. So, okay. Oh, I wonder. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna try something. Where is it? I don't think this matters. I don't think it makes a diff. Only thing I can imagine, I can't time, a layer of dark glass between the cursed earth and the floor. Otherwise, it's a setting in the config. TARDIS might take real-world effect inside, says the Herald. Says Herald. I don't know. I don't think a magnum torch stops cursed earth. It doesn't. It's not supposed to, Mike Bentley. Let's see, Mulrat2, it says it's possible they're using some of Ender IO's spawners. Yeah, it is possible, actually, but I thought I remembered somebody stating last reset that they tried to do a Well of Suffering under this altar setup in their TARDIS, and it worked, but I can't remember why it worked. Sven Schlapper says, I'm fine, thanks. Been neglecting your videos and streams, though lately needed a break from Minecraft. I understand, Sven. I get it. I really do get it. Okay, I think we're going to have to. Let's get... I'm just guessing. Really am. We are testing things on the test server. I'm trying to see. I have an idea for something I want to do in my single player series. I'm in my multiplayer series, my main series. I can't call it single player anymore. And basically, I'm testing it here in creative mode on the test server. And it's not working. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go through this big build on the LP server and get frustrated by it. And Mr. Hades is helping me out. Okay. So now we need... And we're going to have to put down... And then I get this, Ah! That was his. That's why I use this wand. It's got an undo. Okay, I'm going to let him actually pull that across. Yeah, see what I mean? Learning curve. Yeah, worst case scenario, you can enlist the help of witches. That is true. I could put named witches in here, and that will work. That does mean witch wrangling, and I think I'm going to have to do that. But like right now, already, there's basically nothing spawning here. And there's headroom. There's 1, 2, 3 on this outside blocks. So, I mean, we could get Enderman out here on the outside. We could get creepers in the middle. But here we sit. I mean, the ritual is running. I can see the little thing turning. But nothing is spawning. I think we have a config set. Is there a decent alternative to AE2 nowadays, says Sven? Sven, actually, we've been using logistics pipes, heavily tweaked logistics pipes. Yeah, might have to check the config. Do you mind looking? We're using heavily tweaked logistics pipes. We've turned off power requirements. We've tuned down a lot of the CPU heavy stuff and made it to where it performs a lot better. We're actually loving that in our pack. Now, there is a new, thank you very much, Mr. Hades. He's being super helpful this stream. I need to have more of these guys around on my live streams. But basically we've got, there is a new mod that's coming out called Applied Logistics. It was a joke initially, but apparently it's coming out for 1819. It's being done by Fireball, and it looks like it's going to be amazing. It is the best of logistics pipes and AE2 merged into one. Yeah, you should be overwhelmed by now. Nothing's happening. Some quick Googling suggests cursor should not work in a TARDIS, says Mike Bentley. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is there a config option? That's what Hades is checking. Make sure to subscribe. I'm actually just going to correct that. I'm sorry. That's driving me batty. Nightbot. I'm keeping the subscribe, but I'm going to correct all the other faults. There we go. Timers. There we go. It's driving me bonkers. It's driving me bonkers. I want to be helpful, says Harold. It's okay, Harold. Yeah, I'm wondering. I know that the light blocks stopped spawning, and I thought that's why nothing spawned in the TARDIS, because basically every single block is a light block. Any other names that this mod is under? Yeah, it's Dark Home, Shane Dark Home, or something. Dark Core. Yeah, I seriously really want to see the Xi Builder in Applied Logistics. We'll see. Yeah, I mostly played my own created packs, though. Yeah, Sven, we've heavily tuned our pack in 1.7.10, the Vagrant's Chance 3-pack, and I realize it's my pack, I'm biased, but I have so many friends that help me tune it. We've got this test server that's got a whole bunch of people that have helped me come across major bugs. Got it, gonna look it up. So Hades is on it. Thank you very much. Thank you. We really put a lot of work into overhauling logistics pipes and turn it into a mean, lean sorting machine. It's great. Yeah, consider it, Sven. I'd like to hear back from you on what you say. Could be handled at the biome level or at a dimensional level. That's the thing. This is a void dimension, Mallrat. I don't know. If it's biome, you can try changing the biome somehow. If it's dimension, you're boned. I don't know how Cursed Earth works. I am lost on that front. Yeah, Jedco66 says, I can't wait for Applied Logistics. Dark Preacher says, you could get vanilla spawners from witches' circles and place those on Cursed Earth. I can do that. I mean, we're going to do that, basically. Hang on a sec. Which? Which witch? That's the question. I'm going to do one of those. And let's go over here somewhere towards the middle. Whoops. We got witches. We got something going at least. Oh, that is skyrocketing. Holy crap. Woo! Okay. Yeah, you can get 2 witch spawners from a witch's circle. I'm actually going to get out of creative. I'm now playing survival. And I have 10... I have 1 million LP, and it's barely denting the meter over here. If you look right here, a million doesn't even show up on a tier 6 altar. And a tier 6 orb. Holy gods. Witches spawners to cheat for now. So, I think Preachers... yeah, well, that works. They should keep spawning even if you're out of range now. What is... Okay, wait a minute. Dark Preacher, does the Cursed Earth keep them spawning? Your first 1.7.10 pack was a huge influence on my packs. Well, it's good to hear, Spen. Thank you very much. Well, for example, you don't get spawns in a mushroom island biome, but if you change its biome with, say, a silverwood sapling, it'll spawn stuff around it. That's a good point, Mallrat. Well, wait a minute, Mallrat. Wouldn't you get... Well, no, you get hostile spawns. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I cannot express, Mike Bentley, the number of things. Wow, that's a lot of witches. A number of things that actually need to have commas in them. Okay. So I don't think we're spawning any more witches because the existing witches aren't dying. They're taking damage. Yeah. Looks like I'd have to hunt down a witches circle. As suggested by viewer. Well, wait a minute. Wasn't that Dark Preacher? Yeah. Any vanilla spawner will keep spawning on Cursed Earth. Thank you very much, Dark Preacher, and Thor 12022, and Mallrat. That's awesome. So apparently, I can get 2 spawners from Witch's Circle. They're at opposite ends. So all I need to do is find 2 spawners, put it on Cursed Earth, and the Cursed Earth is still useful. It keeps the witches spawning constantly. I don't even have to be here anymore, which is amazing. So now, what I want to do, we got Umbranaut to follow. Oh, right. I'm going to go back in creative. Hang on a sec. I'm actually going to just cap this off so there's not a massive gap all the way around. Oh, that's bad. Let's not do that. Let's do that manually. And then I'm going to pull this across. Because there's elevators down. There's lifts, basically. Let's do that manually. And that. I'm going to pull this across. Okay, so I've learned a lesson here today. That's interesting. That means that I would really have to... Oh, God. Nope, I didn't do it. Okay, great. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful about how I set this up. In my single-player series, I'm gonna have to go find a witch spawner, but that's okay. That's okay. Go out of that. Put that up. Put that up. I'm gonna throw that away. Throw that away. His TARDIS is in a plains biome. Interesting. So it's not that. Maybe it's just a peaceful dimension? So option number 2, but that would put this perfectly good room to waste. Yeah, just grab some from dungeons and call it a day. I could do that. Well, I gotta find some dungeons first, but yeah. Yeah, Breach, I thought the witches continually healed themselves and never died. Actually, I do think that's a... What a team, go team, says Jedko. I do think that's a thing, Chris Jackman. They keep healing themselves. So if you look, let's go down here. If you look, there really aren't any new witches spawning. They're just walking around, basically. Audio is pretty low volume here. Strider C. Audio on what? The music or me? You should be able to hear me just fine. If you can't find any actual witch spawners, could you set up Ender IO spawners with witches? I could, but I would have to send them power. But I've got enough power to do that. Those things really don't take that much. So it's a dimensional level. Yeah. Gotta go. See you later, Harold. Yeah, I do think it's a situation where this dimension is a custom peace dimension, basically. I really do think that's the thing. But if you notice, none of the witches are dying. They're taking damage, but they're not dying. One pulled out a potion. See, they pull out a potion, and then it disappears. They pull out a potion real quick, and then it disappears. So basically, they are healing themselves and keeping ahead of the curve. So if I have 2 spawners on these guys, I don't have to worry about it. And you have to remember, I already have a monster spawner in my Let's Play series that gives me all the drops. So I don't need this for that. I just need the LP source. That's it. Blaze spawners can make it visually fun. That's true, Thor. That's a good point. Grablock. Hey, what's going on, Grablock? How are you this fine Wednesday? There should be some near my base in one of the myriad of villages in the LP servers. Yeah. On the LP server, yeah. The ritual will eventually kill the witches. It takes a long time, but it does happen. So that's the thing, is that right now, I'm not really seeing any dying. They might eventually die, but it takes such a long time because it's such a slow whittle down. And basically, as long as this gets chunk loaded, it'll stay going and keep generating witches even afterwards. So if we go over here, I am still barely... yeah, I'm at 2 million LP. I've gained 1 million LPs since we turned it on. Barely denting the LP meter. Yeah, it's going up real quick. It's going up real quick. But, yeah. Now here's the evil part. If I could get a big enough space, I could make one of these times 4, because the altar dimensions for the actual altar works. I could actually do, like in my LP series, I could make a tier 6 quad altar and then just stick a giant ritual underneath it and see what happens. Sven is back. Did he miss anything? We had to use witch spawners. Which witch spawners is the actual question, though? That's going to be funny one day, I swear. Probably easier to find the Wicker Man than that witchery scatters around the landscape. I will find some of those, but basically I'm just going to have to dot some spawners in here, and the Cursed Earth will keep them going. I didn't know that, so thank you very much for telling me that. That's awesome. The problem you may run into is if your witches wander out of the spawner's range, new witches will spawn while the old ones are there. Well, that's the thing, though, is if I can find 2 circles, I could basically... And this area is not big enough that I think they're going to wander that far. Even if they wander to the far end, I think it's, 12 blocks range? They might wander all the way out. That's about it, though. And once they die, new ones spawn. It's not that big of a setup. I really don't think. Plus, I can always pull the walls in a little bit and make it a smaller space. So now... Let's see. We are generating... I mean, it's like 50 or 100,000 LP. No, it's like 50,000 LP. No. I wish they put commas on these things. Okay, it's about 3,000 LP a tick. It's about 3,000 or 4,000 LP a tick. Basically, it's what it looks like. Yeah. So here's the thing I have to keep in mind, right? I can't get this to tier 6 until I do an invasion. I'm pretty sure of that. Jonathan, hey, what's going on? How are you? By the way, can the TARDIS travel or is it just an extra dimension? No, it can travel. You can relocate it. It is a fully functional TARDIS. You can even redesign how the rooms are laid out. It's great. You can paint the walls. Hold on, yards. Smaller space might work, as you said on the stream. Yeah. Maybe bring the walls in 1 block on each side. Maybe 2. I think that would do it. Die Uber Environment Altar? What? I would think an Uber altar would be on a 3x3 or 9 altars. You can't do that, actually, because once you start adding more than 2 on any direction, you need glass, or you need a vertical support where one of the altars is. That's the problem you start running across. Is basically, if you do it horizontally... Wait a minute, let me think about this. If you do it horizontally, if you have 2 rows, but then you make that each one of those rows go out like 6, 7, 8, 9, you can do that. Or you can go vertically. 2 rows... Bump the mic. 2 rows vertically. But you cannot go in all directions. You could do a 2x3, or you could do a 2x4, but you cannot do a 3x3, because once you start doing that, you have things that are overlapping too much. So you have altars where glass pillars or stone pillars need to be, etc., etc. So that's the pain in the butt. That's where you start running across the problem. That's why 2x2 is perfect, because nothing interferes. Plus, if you do a 3x3, you've got an altar in the very center that you're never going to get blood to. Because if you stand in the very middle, it's going to be random on which altar that it actually gives blood to. That's why I do 2x2 and you go around the outside edges. That's why it works so perfectly. The quad altar is really the perfectly balanced functionality mesh. It really does work. Getting a drink from Manic. I don't know who Manic is. Who's Manic? I've been watching for a bit and forgot what I did not say hi yet. So, no, you did. Oh, okay. You had been watching for a bit. Yeah. So, yeah, Sven, by the way, I have a lot of older videos on this channel that are for the VC3 Test Server where I test out the TARDIS. You should go dig out some of those and go look them up. They're really fun. There's a whole bunch of VC3 Test Server live streams where we just end up screwing with the TARDIS for 2 hours. It's awesome fun. So I'm still chock full of witches in here. Most of the time when I've actually done one of these altars, I've worked with like 4 to 6 witches and that's it. Right now, I think I have like a dozen easily. Hi, how are you? Yep. They're getting cranky. See, they'll pull out the little bottle. That's them slapping regen on themselves, or heal, I think. Subscribe! Oh, Manic is Hades' wife. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Learned something new today. I know he has kids. I thought maybe it was one of the kids. Oh. Jawohl. Right. Yeah, I could pull the walls in 1 or 2 blocks on each side. That would limit the walking space for the witches. You kind of set the witches off into the corner of the spawners to where they're spaced out kind of evenly, where you don't have them clustered up in one little area. I'm seeing a little bit of a sec. Where did I put my? There it is. I'll fix it later. Whatever. Let's go. Fix that. Can't fix that. Oh, he's making that pretty. Okay. Oh, okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's see. Making sure all the seams look good. If you just open it quick enough and then close it back up again, the cursed earth doesn't burn. Okay, let's go around here. Make sure this looks okay. Mr. Hades is helping with aesthetics. That all looks fine. Okay, cool. Put that back, step back out of creative mode. And nice to extend the pillar down to the cursed earth. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I don't want to interfere with the witches walking around. But it might do better on the look. Oh, would you hush? Go away. I'm not answering your call. Thank you. Slightly interesting. You can use micro blocks for those pillars. It counts as any kind of block. I didn't know that, Molrat. That's interesting. So, okay, this does work if we actually put spawners on cursed earth, which means if the cursed earth isn't going to work in any factor directly, we can actually remove this layer of glass down here and drop the cursed earth level down 1. We could do that. Trying to think. We can get... I gotta think about this. We can get witch spawners, skeleton spawners, zombie spawners directly. That's the only thing, is I have nothing grabbing items in there. Wow, these witches are giving me some dirty looks. Hi, ladies. Hi. But right now, I could just get this and lower it 1 block level. It'd give us a little bit more headroom. We could cinch the walls in so the witches can't wander as far. All sorts of stuff. 3.6 million LP. I don't even know what the cap is. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so slightly modified idea, but this design will work on the LP server. Just gotta get spawners. That means the whole spawner, we can't break it and make it an EIO spawner. EIO spawner we could use, but it'll require power. Now, I have a pretty steady output of power nowadays, but it would be nice to have it working for free, then I wouldn't really have to maintain it. because this area, if I put it directly over the control console room in my TARDIS, put this room straight over it, it'll all chunk load. It will be there always, which means this will always be going, and I'll always be getting an LP into my my blood pool, which is what I want. Also, I think whoever made the call on the speed rooms, I think it was Mallrat. That's a good idea. What are these? Flat block. What's a flat block? Oh, TARDIS mod. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Flat block, solid block, yeah. Has to be whole spawner. Whoops. Nah, he disappeared. Has to be the whole spawner. It cannot be a broken spawner. You can't make that back into a normal spawn. But that's fine. I'm quite sure if we do some world gen, while nobody's on the server, we can probably find some witch circles. I am 100% sure. I trade you for Cursed Earth? Deal. That's a deal I'll take you up on, Preacher. That is 100% a deal I'll take you up on. Yeah, by the way, anybody who is interested in the series, go to vagram.com/VCS3. That's Vagram's Chance Season 3. If you go to vagram.com/VCS3, that's got the list not only of the pack, but it's also got all the dudes that are live streaming it from the official server. So yeah. Has to be whole spawner, not broken spawner parts. Preacher says he might have some to trade for Cursed Earth. My God. Hang on a sec, folks. I've had some kind of weird, like, allergy that's been kicking up lately with all the seasonal change, and I got something giving me little welts every once in a while. B, you still got the Cenas and balloons. Jedco, I do. There is a cluster, a block of Cenas around the actual pond in the observatory, and I still have balloons all over the place. I'm going to leave the VC50 balloons that Preacher put up. Those look awesome. And I still have a metric ton of little purple balloons and other colors that he gave me. So yeah, I think it looks festive. I'm going to leave them up for a while. Cap on tier 5 altar should be 15 million, says Chris Jackman. What's the tier 6 altar, Chris Jackman? I don't know. Is it 30 or is it 100? $4.2 mil, 4.2 million LP. This is nuts. Yeah, so basically now I could get this. We dump a lot of just vanilla spawners in here on the Cursed Earth. The only thing, like I said, the only thing that worries me is that right now I have no item collection. So if these witches die, they die slow. So basically I don't have to worry about a lot of items littering the ground. If I put zombie and skeleton spawners in there, those guys die quick, which means that, oh, and blazes, they die quick and they leave stuff on the ground. With the witches, I don't have to worry about that. So I might just stick to mover, wand in, not enough wands. Lets you pick up and move blocks. Option number 2 is cardboard box from Mechanism. That works too. So yeah, that's the one thing that really makes me want to stick to witches and witch spawners. They're going to take so long to die. I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of stuff littering the map, and that's important. Am I the only one that gets confused and thinks you're talking about... I was talking about John Cena. I got Cena'd. I think you missed it, honey. Somebody John Cena'd my base on the LP server. John Cena all over the... that guy. Yeah, he was all over the base. Yeah. Cap on 30 million without any additional runes for tier 6. Okay, so basically we should have a space of 30 million LP, which means the halfway point should be 15. That's interesting. I'm at 4.6 mil. I'm climbing. This is absurdly efficient. I could, honestly, just put this flat block down here. I think you could make those. Something similar. I could put quartz blocks over here and just seamlessly blend over this so you can't really tell. It's just a big altar. You don't know what's underneath it. That might be worth it. That could be cool. But part of me kind of likes looking down and seeing the witches getting grumpy at you. Hello, ladies. Hi, how are you? You never run out of LP, pretty much. That's the goal. That's the goal. I did miss it and you didn't say anything, Jimmy. Sorry, I'll actually show you. I have a whole bunch of statues of John Cena all over the base. That happened Monday. Monday was busy because of the video and the yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. Block of quartz. He's doing it now. He's going to look and see what it looks like. Does that match? Well, that's a little different. Can we craft flat blocks? Let me check. I'm curious if we can actually craft those flat blocks. Nope. Boo. Balloons! Yeah, a whole bunch of purple balloons. Then day before that were red balloons and yada, yada, yada. So. Whoa. See what I'm going to do. I think that looks better. Little blocks of stone out in the corners. I don't know why. Whoops. Let me change texture packs. He uses a different texture pack than me, so I don't use one. I just go with straight vanilla. Yeah. So now if I situate this right in my TARDIS and the LP server and just set this up, make a massive thing. Now here's the problem. I think I have to set up a ritual to do the demon invasion. I will probably make a dimension for that. That way we don't have to worry about it going out of control in the overworld. And worst case scenario, we just pull power on that dimension. But I'm going to have to do the demon dimension and kill some of those demons to get, let's see, blood magic. What are those blocks right there? Crystal clusters. These guys, life shards and soul shards, drop from those demons, if I remember right. So, we get those blocks, those drops from killing demons in the demon invasion in another dimension. And we bring them back. We turn them into crystal cluster blocks that we can actually use for the corners of a tier 6 altar. So we're going to have to do a demon invasion at some point in the LP server. I might do it here first, though, to test it. That might be a thing for another live stream. What ore doubling options do you have in VC? Oh, we got lots, dude. We have Ender IO, has ore doubling plus. Mechanism has ore quadrupling and quintupling. That goes up to 5 times, I think 6 times. We have doubling and tripling through Thaumcraft. We have doubling and I think at least doubling through Blood Magic. We have ore doubling and tripling to an extent through Thermal Expansion. MFR processes some, I think. No, MFR doesn't do ore doubling. But yeah, lots, dude, lots. Oh, immersive engineering. We have immersive engineering in the pack. I like that one. It's got the border around it, but it's close enough. White plastic block mechanism. Looks a pain to make. It is! You need a whole bunch of equipment to make those things. So yeah. I'm gonna get this and put it over here. That and put it over here. I'm not supposed to really be... I'm gonna toss that. I don't really need it anymore. I didn't even make those legitly in the first place. Toss that. Meh. Toss. 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 I'm going to keep this just a meter and see what kind of progress we're making. I've been running this thing less than an hour and a half. I think probably, what, an hour? 45 minutes to an hour? And I've got 4.1 million LP was mine. I put in artificially. You have to subtract 1 million LP from that count. So in about 45 minutes to an hour, we've got 4.6 million LP. That's nuts. Immersive engineering is really fun, Sven. If you haven't messed with it, it's going to be a joy. The only problem is I recommend you make another method for ore doubling, like Ender.io, first, because it takes a lot of iron to make a lot of the stuff in immersive engineering. So I would say use Ender.io and then work your way into, or thermal expansion, and work your way into immersive engineering. That's me, though. Vagram, do you have a library built in your TARDIS? I think I do. Where did I put the library? I have a library down here somewhere. Let's go look. If I don't have one, I can make one. Have you made one? Dave, have you made a TARDIS? Let's go to library. There's Disco Small. Yes. LP Relay. That's logistics pipes. Library. Is there room enough? No, I can't put it there. That cross connects. I'm just going to go over here. And let's put it over here. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Library. This thing's awesome. You right click, interact, crafting, the lab, temporal dirt, light, console, coordinates. Everything you need to make this thing work is right here. The library is down from the swimming pool. Thank you. I had a full IE supplied base once, says Spence. That's cool. Yeah, also, Super Dave, I didn't think you had time to watch my streams. Aren't you like a busy guy with a real job and stuff? Thanks for stopping by. The interaction wall may help you figure out how to make the flat blocks. Oh, I don't think we can. Crafting. There's chronosteel, dilacanium, contron crystals, and temporal dirt. You can't really make the flat blocks. There's a lot of the blocks in the walls and the floors and stuff that you're not supposed to be able to make, unfortunately. You can make the lifts and the gravity, the force field things. Where are they? Over here. You can make these. This block right here. It's not called solid, though. It's just called gravity lift. And then you can make force field blocks. They're not solid force field blocks. They're force field blocks. Solid means you can't break them unless you're in creative. So, yeah. This is a witchery room. I really do like this room. They set it up really, really good. Basically, there's netherrack right here to, I think, put your pot over. This is where the altar goes. And then you've got a top-level place where all your ritual circles and stuff can go. Actually really nice. I like it. It's really well set up. And then you just grow stuff all out here. You do all the plants. So yeah. I don't know what this is. Walkway. TARDIS mod. Interesting. Whoop. Go back over here and see what's going on. 6.3 mil LP. Yeah. Morat28 says, if using IE, I recommend you increase the default iron spawn you have in your world. Yeah, I actually have upped the iron spawn. It still takes a lot. So, I'm off for 2 days in between shifts. Yeah. I have returned. Did you miss me? I did miss you, Shadowstar, with every shot so far. We're adjusting for windage. Thank you. Yeah, 1 on, 2 off. Yeah. So, let me think. That's the main elevator that I've got. I'm trying to build up more this time around. Last test server, I spread out a whole bunch and it loads all those chunks. So I'm trying to kind of, you know, go up a little bit more than I was previously. Probably going to do the same thing in the LP server. But yeah, see, this is my setup for immersive engineering. Oh, yeah. Block of coal coke. Block of coal coke. And then I can put those in there. and get, let's say, 6.6 iron ingot. Just gonna get a whole stack of those. Put it in there, make some steel, make everybody happy. This is the grinder. You need a lot of space with immersive engineering too. That is my only complaint about that mod. I get that it requires a lot of resources. It's supposed to be a more realistic, in terms of resources and makeup, realistic thing. And I get that. I do get that. I respect that. But my one... Hi. Daphne, why is there a witch down here? Go away. I don't want you here. Coven witch. Weirdo. Yeah, it's my only complaint about a lot of mods nowadays is that they get bigger and bigger and bigger in space. Blood magic is one of the worst offenders in terms of how much space they actually require. It really is bad. Speed, haste. So yeah, it's almost criminal at times. Will the spawner still work if we exit the TARDIS? Supposedly, yes. This area is chunk loaded. Wanna check? Let's go all the way out here. Yeah, I killed Daphne because Velma's better. Thank you, Shadowstar. Let's go over here. And... Yep. Still going up. Fast. It's going up really fast. Crazy amount of power. Oh yeah, this is what we built last week. This is the Mage's Tower. I actually like how this came out. Corianche made the suggestion of the Nitor, and I actually like that. I think it came out really, really good. Oh, wait a minute. I need a... Oh, I'm just gonna do that. It's tacky, but it works. Whatever. Yeah. Uh-oh. A mannequin. He's gonna put a mannequin down and name tag it. I dread. I dread. Yeah, I like how this came out. I think it looks really good. I like the multicolor ceiling and the curves. The fact that it's not just a building, you know? Zadkiel! What's going on, Zadkiel? Neocryptor, what's happening? You guys are on the kind of last 30 minutes or so, but welcome to the live stream. I met a TARDIS in a previous playthrough, never really did anything other than fly it badly, so Dave gets it. Dave gets it. Shad's is Shadowstar here? I mean, is A7X Shadows? We have Shadowstar, but is A7X Shadows here? That Coven Witch may have spawned because of the witch spawners. They just walk around and don't do anything. Yeah, I know. They still annoy me, though. So, yeah. Whee! There's a sheep. Random sheep. Hi. What's up? Go away. Okay. Well, whatever. I think he wants to eat my flowers. So, yeah. 7.4 mil LP. Whee! I'm gonna go back in. Yep, Steve keeps going. Zadkiel, you're loving Subnautica, by the way. Are you watching it? You're watching it here on the main channel? Because I pulled that over from the secondary channel that nobody watched. And suddenly it's getting tons of views. So I'm very, very happy that people are liking it. I've been hearing lots of positive comments. Subnautica is probably going to be around for a long time because I see a lot of content, a lot of possibility with that game. I think it's really cool looking. So yeah, it's fun too. Hi! There are witches under there. Hang on a sec. Let's get a dark... Was it dark helmet? Dark helmet. There's a Spaceballs joke in there somewhere. What did I... There we go. Night vision. I'm Batman. There are the witches. You can see them pull out the potions and heal themselves. Doot, doot, doot. I'm wearing my Forgecraft shirt, by the way. Forgecraft 2. Forgecraft 2 was the first Forgecraft server I was on. Mike Bentley says, I'm a terrible builder, but I did have fun. Gonna watch others later. May the Schwartz be with you. Yeah, see, Neocryptor gets it. Yes, Spaceballs is a horribly dated and technically it's a bad movie, but it's fun. Yeah, Subnautica is awesome, but no multiplayer. Actually, Strider C, multiplayer is being talked about by the developers. The developers are very vocal about the game in that they are very communicative. They talk to their community a lot, and I really love that. That's one of the things I absolutely adore about Subnautica. So they have talked about the possibility of adding multiplayer in the future. It is on the board. There's even a Trello board. If you ever use Trello, it's one of those web interface things where you go up to a website and it lets you organize tasks by category, cards, notes, all this stuff. They have a Trello board about all the stuff they're working on and all the stuff that's coming up. And multiplayer is on there. So, yeah. Hey, Neocryptor, have you ever seen High Anxiety? Older Mel Brooks movie? It's one of those kind of weird... It's like Vertigo. What is it? Not Vertigo. Yeah, Vertigo. I think it's a movie. High Anxiety is kind of like one of those movies. It's a spoof of an old... I want to say Winston Churchill. It's not even right. Who's the fat guy that did the horror movies? The Birds. Why am I drawing a blank? Alfred Hitchcock. Oh my God. Winston Churchill. Really, Vagram? Really? Alfred Hitchcock. It's a spoof on an old Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's really, really great. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, Neocryptor. Go look up an old movie called A High Anxiety. It's not hilarious, but it's clever. I like it. Hades. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. I kind of like that. Oh, he's going to go nuts over the slopes. I'm always up for going crazy with Carpenter's blocks. Yeah, I need to get some of the other Bromigos access. I don't think they realize they have access to the test server. I need to get them on here if they want to mess with things. North by Northwest. Funny movie. Yeah, High Anxiety is a parody of a whole bunch of Hitchcock movies. And it's really good. It's like a whole bunch of... It's a massive Hitchcock mashup. That's what I like about it. There's another one called 12 Chairs or something like that that is so rare of a Mel Brooks movie that almost nobody's heard of it. By the way, what do you guys think? There's actually a website called Rabbit where we could actually get together as a community and watch movies. If they're on Netflix or Amazon Instant Video or Hulu or whatever, we could actually get in there and have a chat room going and basically get that. We could actually do like a movie night on Friday night. The Dark Breachers actually commented about this. If you go to rabb.it, some Friday nights I've just been winding it up and watching bad Godzilla movies. So, you know, hey. Yeah, it even had the plane scene from North by Northwest. Yeah, great movie. Mallrats apparently seen it. Yeah, corners look good in Pillar. Thanks, Jedko. I think that's a good idea. Perfect. Yeah, Super Dave and Casamuel and any of you other Bramigos that are watching, if you're on the LP server, you should have access to the test server. If you don't, tell me. We'll get you straightened out. I have to find it and drive the wife nuts with it. She hates Mel Brooks. See, Neocryptor is a man after my own heart. It would be like the new Age Mystery Science Theater 2000. Exactly, Super Dave. That's why I think I want to do it some Friday nights. Yeah, see, Neocryptor says I'd be down with a movie night. Subscribe. Don't forget, by the way, everybody that's watching. What is he doing? Oh, red stained glass. Oh, color oriented to their toppers. I'm colorblind. Doesn't faze me at all. I don't care. No such thing as a bad Godzilla movie. I love Godzilla movies. There are some bad Godzilla movies, but I mean, they're good bad movies in my books. I like the one with Matthew Broderick in it. It is a bad movie, but I mean, it's still a Godzilla movie. Most people don't understand, though. That's not Godzilla. That is technically Zilla. It is a different breed of monster. It's not supposed to be a reimagining of Godzilla. It's just a Godzilla-like kaiju. That's it. They just advertised it under the Godzilla name because they didn't think American audiences would care. Well, it turns out they were wrong. Yeah, I saw the Coven Witch, Paul. I killed it. Haha. Sorry. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, this is cool. I'm really liking this. I think this is going to work really, really well for the LP server. So I got to think about this. This means I'm going to do a layer of cursed earth, but we're going to use spawners. I'm probably only going to stick to witch spawners, but it might be really good to get 4 witch spawners instead of just 2. I just don't know. I think there's a maximum number of witches you can have in a small area by those spawners. More spawners does not always equal more witches, right? I'm fuzzy on that. I need to talk to my friend, Sci Guy Ryan. Sci Guy Ryan knows all the vanilla rules and the behind-the-scenes mechanics and stuff. I need to ask him. Oh, Paul placed her there. Oh. Whoops. I didn't see that, Paul. I'm sorry. I killed her. I thought she spawned from something else. Ah. Take that. I don't want it. Ah. I have a magnet on somewhere. Oh, I'm using magnet mode. Duh. P by default, I think. Yep, you see all the witches. A lot of witches, and that's just 2 spawners. So honestly, I could probably just stick with 2 spawners, and that'd be fine. I was using Cursed Earth and the Ritual of Sacrifice to fill my altar. Worked great, says Neocryptor. Yeah. Remember one night when Wild was first starting off and he had a viewing of Black Dynamite? I don't remember that, Mole Rat. I missed that. Mr. Hades, I like the color pillars, says Mike Bentley. People like it. I can hire Hades in for color coordination. I think he's doing it now. Wait, it's a ritual of sacrifice. Can't remember now. No, what you're talking about is, are you talking about the one where you actually put them down on the actual altar and you do the sword? Or are you talking about the one where they have, there's Well of Suffering. Well of Suffering is the one where you have this is what I'm using, is the Well of Suffering. That's where it hurts the bad guys underneath it. Then there's the Feathered Knife. Ritual of the Feathered Knife is where it hurts you, and then you get self-sacrifice runes. Paul says he was feeling silly today. Yeah, it hurts them slowly. Neocryptor. Yeah, that's the well of suffering. That's what this is down here. He should be an HDTV. He looks good in heels. I lost the thread there, Dave. What are you talking about? Yeah, well of suffering. That's exactly what this is down here. It's the ritual for the well of suffering. That's what that is. That's a well of suffering that's been set up, but I had to do a layer of dark glass over it so that I could block all the light coming from up here. So yeah, I think it looks really good though. I like this. Oof, oof. Yeah, you can see them take tick damage and they pull out their potion. They throw their potion down. Every time they pull out their potion, they're basically hitting themselves with it. I can't remember if it's instant health or regen. I think it's instant health because they drop those. I had mine above. I didn't see it hiding down there. Yeah, you can technically put it down above, and there's ways where you can infuse rituals with other elements in blood magic to actually do a extended range. So the actual well of suffering works even taller. So you can do multiple layers. Honestly, I think this is pretty good though, because we've got, let me see if I can just get an arbitrary count. Hang a sec. I think that looks like it's about 20. At most, it's about 20 witches, 21 witches, and that's 2 spawners. I'm going to say 20, to be fair. If we're getting 20 witches, that's 10 per spawner, and each one of those is contributing LP every time they actually get hurt. That's better than anything I've ever had from like just collecting witches and name tagging them individually. This works way better. So yeah. Is the beacon color change to 189? I think that's 1.8. Hades. I think that's 1.8. I think. Let's find something out. Hang on a sec. Yep. 1.8.9. Yeah. So this could mean I could get each one of these if I wanted to. I could put another layer of beacon blocks down here underneath and then take the beacons down even farther. So I could have like a multi-layer beacon that actually had like, resistance if I wanted to. Or I'd probably do speed. Maybe jump boost, but I don't see why. I could do speed, resistance. You could even do strength if you wanted to. But I mean, honestly, the thing I'm worried about is this. That's the only thing I care about. So you can actually have regeneration getting stacked up by that. Sad 80s. Use the chisel. Oh, you can chisel the beacon. Oh, chisel the beacon top for different colors. I didn't know that was a thing, says the colorblind guy. Color beacons don't work with the ritual as far as I know. They might break the altar structure though. Yeah. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me look. No, still a tier 6. Yeah, works fine. Wow, 3,500 LP in one swat. When I'm clicking on it, when it gets a big surge from all the witches, 3,500 LP. VC4 is probably going to be 1.9. I think 1.8 is going to get skipped, Strider. There's tons of mod devs that are just now seeing 1.9 is getting forged and it's getting stabilized. So I think a whole bunch of people are going to basically change over to 1.9. And by the end of this year, we're hoping that VC4 is going to be October to December timeframe. And there's going to be a month gap, maybe a month and a half between VC3 and VC4. And we have big plans, big plans for VC4. It's going to be something completely different. It's going to be multiplayer again, and everybody this season getting invited back. but we have really huge ideas that we're going to work on for season 4. We want to make it the most amazing season from the first episode. I think it's great. Oh no, this is October to December of this year. So I mean, we're January, February, March, April. So we're looking at basically 6 to 8 months. That's what we're looking at right now. Yeah, Dark Preacher's in on the planning. He's behind it. Super Dave has got input on it. Mr. Hades, that's going to be epic for an LP, so get hyped. Exactly what Dark Preacher said. It's going to be awesome. Don't forget, guys, you can actually click that sponsor button down below or wherever it is on your mobile device to throw a little bit of support in my way to help me keep doing what I do, pay the bills, so on and so forth. In general, this is looking snappy, Hades. I like it. More than just a boring white beacons. And it still counts as a tier 6 altar. By the way, guys that are playing on the LP server, when I do the Demon Invasion, I'm going to let everybody know so that we can all do it together and we can all kind of get the crystals and stuff. Yeah. VC4 hype, says Super Dave. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are actually on the LP server now. We've not only got who we started with, which is Greylock, Sean W. Com. We've got Dark Preacher. We've actually got Trunks 9809. We've got Bergcraft. We've also now got the Mad Dutchman, Corianche himself, and we got the Bromigos. That's Mr. Hades here, Super Dave 4054, Doggeth, and who am I missing? A7X Shadows. Yeah. No EMC in 1.9 at present. That is actually going to change soon. EMC is being worked on. But we'll get it. This is the fanciest blood altar I've seen. I agree, Mike Bentley. So yeah, Jedco, the blue lights set off. Is that the beacon lights? Are they blue? I can't tell. I get the feeling we should make an Armorer's Workshop skin for Shads. Give him a red shirt. Oh, poor Shads. Yep. So yeah, this has been a really productive episode for me. I really do appreciate wrapping up. The stream. Thanks for your help now. 11.1 million LP in less than 2 hours. Bedtime for Mr. Hades. Everybody say thank you to Mr. Hades. Make sure you go to youtube.com/Paul1984Chis. That's CHIS. Or you go to vagram.com/VCS3 and catch his channel there. Oh, let's see. We've got all the guys in here right now. I'm going to swap over to Mr. Basecamp. And generally, thank you very much for swinging by on this wonderful 2-hour adventure and trying to figure out how to make a tier 6 altar and a TARDIS. But I have a working idea, which means now I have a plan for the live series. And I'm going to be doing that a lot more often now, experimenting and seeing what if and what can we do on the test server. It's a great test bed for it. My testers and my Patreon people on there are really, really nice to me. So I do appreciate that. Don't forget. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's youtube.com/Paul1984Chis. I think that's it. Just null? Whatever it is. Wait, what was in a TARDIS? That was in a TARDIS, dude. The whole tier 6 altar was in a TARDIS. Yeah. That was all inside of my TARDIS in the pack. The Vagram's Chance 3 mod pack actually has a working TARDIS. You can actually pilot it between dimensions, move it around the world. Now, it's good luck hitting an actual target, but you can get near coordinates. You can level it up, expand it, make it better, faster, give you more space. Yes, there is a working TARDIS mod, and it works really well. I say, NeoCryptor, you should actually load up the Vagram's Chance 3 pack and give it a try. Go to atlauncher.com. It's a public pack. No codes, no nothing. Just look for Vagram, search for Vagram, and it's Vagram's Chance 3. Really cool. Yeah, see, NeoCryptor says now, holy crap, I must go check out VC3. Links in chat. No problem, Mr. Hades. Doctor Who, says Strider C. Thank you very much, everybody, for swinging by. I just appreciate all the guys for actually holding steady here. Mr. Hades for helping me out. Dark Preacher, Shadow Star, Super Dave for swinging by. The whole 9 yards. It's going to be awesome. There's a certain block you can craft, landing pad, I think, that you can actually land on almost every time. Yeah. Oh, there's also a summoning block. If you have your TARDIS somewhere and you want it in an exact place, there is a block that you can make and then right-click on it. It will summon your TARDIS to that exact block. Think about it. I'll catch you folks later. Thank you very much for swinging by. Bye, guys. Oh, don't forget, there's going to be a stream in 4 hours. Another stream, the evening stream, is going to be in 4 hours. I'm going to take a look at 7 Days to Die. See you there.